Do you want me to do the interview like this?
What's up, who, what, where? It's your girl, Keke Palmer, and I'm so excited about the shoot today where I get to channel and pay homage to the amazing Whitney Houston, Eartha Kitt, Josephine Baker, and just the amazing icons they've been to me. Did I say everybody? I did, actually. Damn, let me do it again. Today, I am channeling the iconic, the effortless, the effervescent Whitney Houston, and I'm literally so shook right now seeing all these elements come together, from the makeup to the hair and even this dress that is an actual exact look that she wore. Like I just feel, you better lay low, let's go. I'll be honest, I don't know that there's a moment that I remember falling in love with Whitney, because growing up, I mean, Whitney was always that person. She was almost like an extended family member. It was like, of course, Whitney. You know what I mean? My auntie named after Whitney. Like, you just know Whitney. I think I have an entertainment alter ego, and I think that person is Keke Palmer. My real name is Lauren. Keke was actually my family name. A manager I had at that time said that should be her stage name. From that moment forward, that kind of energy went towards that name, and so, Keke Palmer as that persona, the outward, the gang, I'm not doing that at home. That would be crazy. Compromise. For what? So a man comes into my life and I have to compromise? You better think about that one again. So now I'm getting into my Eartha Kitt vibe and bag, which means that, there's a lot of sexiness that needs to be coming through. Very strong and having tons of agency. The first time that I saw Eartha Kitt was when I was a kid watching Boomerang. And then my mom was like, I'm such a huge fan of Eartha Kitt. You need to learn about her. She's theater, she does music, she's acting, she's funny, she's everything. And so then I kind of always grew knowing who Eartha Kitt was, not even just as an entertainer, but also as a Black woman that spoke out about Black hardship during a time where a lot of people were not. So not only was Eartha Kitt someone that was entertaining us with her beauty, her style, and her grace, but she also was someone that was trying to educate people about the issues of that day and that time. Compromise. For what?
A man comes into my life and I have to compromise? You must think about that one again.
So what do you think? Am I giving Eartha? Is this Keke as Eartha? That's rhetorical. The only answer is yes. Who is Keke as an artist today? I would say she's very aware. I think for many, many years, I was just naturally kind of like going off of what I knew of performance, from a young age. But now I feel like all of my ideas and concepts have actually cooked together. Finally, it's like, let her cook. Well, it's now baked and brewed, and she has more intentionality than ever. The coolest thing about Josephine, with all of the spectacle and theatrics around it, is she's actually watching you watch her. You could see it in her eyes when she would be performing that, yeah, I'm doing all this stuff and I'm giving you entertainment and but the gag is you. The gag is I've got you. You're not even sure what you're looking at and why you love it, but I do. And there's something that's so empowering about that as a performer, especially as a Black performer. If I'm going to be looked at, I'm going to be looked at like this, and I'm going to be able to narrate to you what it is you're seeing. That's the power in it. If I could star in a biopic, anyone living or dead. There hasn't been one done on Eartha Kitt, I don't think. I feel like her and Josephine Baker, I talk about them a lot, about their ability to just leave. Especially if you're thinking about, as a minority. Sometimes they don't see it for you where you're at. The courage to be able to go elsewhere, to still be able to be everything they knew they could be. So obviously I had to do it. Josephine Baker's one of my favorites, so I do a second look. Obviously it's a little homage to the banana dress, except this time we've got shoes. Check out my book, Master of Me, because I wrote a whole chapter on Josephine Baker and how inspirational she's been to me. Well, let's get into the shoot. She's funny as shit. Oh, I love that. Let's do that. The thing that is blowing me so much going through all of these amazing women's vibe or channeling all these incredible women is you really get to see why they became the brands and the icons that they did, because the moment that you put on this look, it immediately transforms you, and that's so powerful when you think about what these women have created, that even just putting on an outfit, doing a makeup and hair look can immediately transport you into their vibe. It's crazy.